Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to share about, yes, at times it's hard here, but there is a lot of good, there's a lot of things that we thoroughly enjoy about being here in the Philippines and specifically Davao, and we love what we do. I'm sorry if and the different videos that I've shared, if I've portrayed that we don't like it here. My point of sharing the videos that I have is I don't want you to think that it's always rainbows and kittens and butterflies. A lot of times when you read books about missionaries, it just has all the good, and you don't realize that there will be tough times or challenging times and things you'll have to work through and that you'll grow from. And I wanted to show you that we're just like anybody else. We have our struggles and issues and challenges. And I can see now that some people think that life is just horrible and that we just want to crawl in a hole and go back to the United States. Yes, we feel like that at moments, but that's not how we feel the grand majority of the time, because we love where we are, we love our students, and there's just so many great things that happen and so many blessings, and that's what I wanted to share about today. First of all, I love the fact that I can teach part-time. I love the fact that I'm not forced to work like 9 to 5 or 8 to 3 or whatever, that I can teach my couple of classes and then I can come home and help with the kids or do other things, and that's a blessing. In a normal setting, I would not be able to teach just a couple of classes and then be done. That's not realistic. I love the fact that Dan can teach classes that he loves. I love the fact that school is not very far away. It's within walking distance from our house, so that if I do need Dan home for something, he can run home and take care of whatever that is and then go back to school. I love the fact that while I'm at school, my kids are not far away from me, so if I need to get to them, I can. I love the fact that Thomas can go to a preschool that pretty much runs on the same schedule as the school that I teach at. I love the fact that I can teach in a Christian environment, and Dan does too. Like, we don't have to not talk about our faith. That is something that is encouraged, and that is something we do on a daily basis. I love the fact that we can teach in a small environment. I get to personally know each one of my students. It's not an environment where it's like 20 to 30 students or more per class, where you don't get to know the students and you can learn about their lives. We share prayer requests, and it's just a more intimate environment. And the same for Thomas's preschool. There's only 10 kids in his class, so he's getting the individualized attention that he needs. And that's not something that we would get even at Caston, because it's bigger classes. I love the fact that we don't have to deal with winter here. It's warm. I get to wear shorts. I get to wear t-shirts, sandals. I love the fact that even though the power goes out sometimes, because it is warm, it's not like we're gonna freeze if the power goes out. I love the fact that the water and the power are separate, so if we lose one, we still have the other. I love the fact that a lot of things are super affordable here. We wouldn't be able to have the help when it comes to a babysitter in the States like we do here, because here it's about $100 a month for us to have a babysitter. Compared to the States, you're almost talking about that amount per week. There's different groceries that are more affordable here. There's an abundant supply of fresh fruit, fresh vegetables. There's just so many blessings that, yes, we could possibly get in the States, but we also get to experience them here. I love the fact with partnership development that we get to visit all these different churches. I feel like I have all these different friends in the United States and in Indiana specifically that we wouldn't have otherwise if we hadn't gone on this journey. It's so cool to hear the different pastors preach and to be in their churches and just to hear the people and be around them, and I love that experience. Partnership development, maybe not so much the fundraising part of it, but spending time with the people is such a blessing and so much fun. I love that we live within walking distance of a lot of our friends. With not being able to drive, in the States, like, that was magnified for me, because for me to be able to go anywhere, I had to be able to drive. Here, a lot of my friends are in walking distance, and if they're not, I can take a taxi, I can take a jeepney, I can take a trike. The transportation here is wonderful. Yes, there is transportation options in Rochester, Indiana, but it's a lot less. I mean, we're talking about living in the country. I love the fact that Thomas has a playground right down the road at the school that he can go to and run out some energy and have fun and play. I love the fact that when we go to the grocery store, it's also the mall, so that if you needed to get something else, it's there. I also love the fact that the town closes down in the evening, so it encourages people to be with their families and to spend time together, and it's more a people-oriented culture than just go and do. There are some times that we wish things were open later, but most of the time you can plan and get around it, and it's okay. I love the fact that there's so many hospitals within close range, so if we need anything, they're right there. And the people genuinely care and are so kind. I love the fact that I know most of the teachers that I teach with on a personal level, and that we can have those relationships with each other and grow together and learn together, and that's just been such a blessing. I love the fact that a lot of my friends are older, so they've grown and learned, and they have wisdom to share, and they don't have this attitude of, oh, you're only in your 20s, like you wouldn't understand what we're going through. I love the fact that I have friends that are missionaries, but then I also have friends that have businesses. So, some of them, if we're having conversations about partnership development, they understand that. But then I have friends that understand life in other ways. And so there's not a whole lot more that I can think about right now. And I love the fact that we live within an hour of the beach. There's so many things, and I bet if I actually wrote them down, I could go and go. We're blessed. We love it here. Yes, times are hard, times are stressful, but God's got us here for a reason, and we love it. And so I hope that you now know and understand, yes, missionaries go through struggles and ups and downs, but there's so much good too, and so many blessings, and we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't feel called. We wouldn't be doing this if we didn't feel led. And we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't have great partners like you guys. So that's it for today's video. I hope you feel blessed, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye. God bless.